Hi and welcome to my channel. My name is Martha Makwata. If you've not been to this channel, kindly subscribe, like, comment. This channel, we do everything about simple cooking. Welcome to our today's video, and today I don't even know what to name this food, but I have an amazing food that I normally prepare for my family. So let's go right into the ingredients of the day. So right here we have curry powder, a teaspoon of curry powder, 3/4 teaspoon of garlic powder. We have just above a pinch of cayenne pepper, and we have half or quarter a teaspoon of black pepper, and we have 2 tablespoons of salt. We have quarter a cup of oil. This spice is just a seasoned mixed spices, which I'll keep adding on our ingredients as I set up. There's this cheddar cheese. If you check closely, we have pilipili hoho. They are called bell peppers in English. I have pre-boiled spaghetti here, if you can see very well. I have chopped cabbages mixed with carrots. We have onions that are cut in a ring shape, as you can see, ring-shaped onions. And we have these ones which are finely chopped. I also have garlic that is finely grated. I used this to grate to achieve this. I have half a kg of beef, ground beef, that I have already pre-boiled. I have blended tomatoes. You don't need to blend, but for my recipe, I normally love blending it when I'm doing this. And we have potatoes, Irish potatoes that are cut in this shape. Notice I've put in bread, and this one is a kitchen plug, believe me you. So this bread will help us in this. These potatoes were chopped some time back. It is not freshly chopped right now. They were chopped about 2 hours ago, but we put in the bread to just preserve, to avoid oxidation. And as you can see, my potatoes have maintained their freshness. So that is a kitchen plug we've learned today. So we already have this stone pan. I'll call it a stone pan, and I just want to do my ground beef. It will be the first one to be done. So what I'll do, I'll put in our quarter cup of oil. Quarter cup of oil is in. I'll put in our beef, and I'll keep turning it until it turns brown. So we'll use our same pan. This is how brown our beef has turned. Just look at it closely. You will see that, notice that some have turned browner than the others. So using the same pan, we'll add some oil, just about a tablespoon. Then right in, we'll put the finely chopped onions, these ones. We'll put them inside. We'll cook until these onions turn translucent. Not so brown, just translucent. Then we'll add in the garlic and the tomatoes, the brown tomatoes. And I forgot to say how many tomatoes they were. They were 4 tomatoes, 4 large, very ripe tomatoes that I blended. And this garlic are 3 pieces, 3 normal pieces of garlic, not a whole, the piece that we remove so that we prepare the garlic. At this point, I've already added in the garlic And so the next thing I'm adding in is the tomatoes. At this point, the tomatoes are turning brown, and so we are adding in, the onions have turned brown, and so we've added in our tomato, our blended tomato. They were 4 in number. So I'll continue stirring for about 5 minutes for this tomato to cook well until it turns a little bit brown. Then I'll add in our beef. This is how our tomato paste is turning out. And remember our spices. Normally I put them at the point where I'm doing the onions, but somehow it escaped my mind, and we are human. So I'll put them at this time and then just simmer it. I've put the heat low to just give time to the spices to also cook. So I'll go in with our curry powder. My hands are clean, so no worries. Then I'll mix it in nicely. Most of it is wasted on the back of my cooking stick, but no problem, no worries. Then I'll add in our garlic powder, the whole of it. Then I'll add in our cayenne pepper to just bring the spike in the food, and the black pepper. So after all this go in, it means I have to add in some taste. So I'll add in salt, and I'm not using the whole 2 teaspoons. I'm using a little bit because our beef has some salt. So I'll sprinkle just like this. Most of the salt will go into the other ingredients while assembling to bake. And so this is how it all looks. So I'll give our spices 2 minutes to cook well before I add in our beef. It now smells so nice. This is how it looks. And so our beef is going in, our ground beef. And I'll add in some beef stock, just a little bit, to make it a little bit runny, so that our beef will be able, let me say, half a cup of beef stock, to just make it a little bit runny, so that as we assemble, after we put it, it will be able to run down to just make everything sweeter. So that is some beef stock. So I'll leave it to simmer under low heat as we assemble the other things, because this one will come much later in our assembling. Okay, so our potatoes will be the first ones to be laid, and so I'll just arrange them like this until I fill up the whole space with them. So stay tuned to see the way I'll have arranged at the end of it all. So our potatoes have been arranged. Next online, and these potatoes, by the way, I did not tell you the amount. This was just about 1 kg of potatoes. So next, I'll arrange in our pilipili hoho, also known as bell peppers, green pepper or bell peppers. So I'll arrange them here nicely. Just ensure that we have them all over the food. we are seasoning our cabbage, and I'll simply do this. Remember, my hands are clean. This salt still has work, so I'll just do this. After all, I'm going to use my hands to lay the cabbage on top. So with that, it is seasoned. So I'll lay it on top. This, just like that. Just like that. So stay tuned to see how the cabbage will turn out at the end of layering the cabbage. So our cabbage is layered. Next, we will put this amazing pasta on top of it. So I'll just be careful to pour it around. So the whole of it, and it should cover the cabbage as much as possible. So again, I'll sprinkle a little bit of salt just over it. Notice I've also layered the onions. Onions are on top. So I'll sprinkle the salt, and I'll put our seasoning just on top. Just a little bit, because there's a lot of spice in it. So I'm now layering the meat. Our meat is properly layered. Check, you see that we are now getting closer and closer to popping this meal into our oven. So the next thing to go on top will be our cheese, and I'll be careful to just place it. Cheese, but our goal is not to cover it with cheese, it's just to ensure we have a taste of cheese here and there. So I'll cover it with foil paper, then put it to bake for 30 minutes, and 20 minutes it will bake with the foil paper. The last 10 minutes it will bake without the foil paper. So so if you check here, where is it? Here, you will see that our 10 minutes are now here with us. So we are going to uncover our food, our layering, to just allow the 10 minutes for the food to now dry nicely and to brown. So that's what we are here to do. So I'll remove the foil paper to expose the goodness, and wow, it looks so yummy. Just check the way things are turning out. There's a piece of foil paper that has remained. I'll be careful not to burn my hand. If I burn myself. So I think we've removed it nicely. So I'll return it in and give it the 10 minutes for it to finish cooking. So stay tuned. So our oven is finally off. Let's see what we have here. Oh. This is how it has turned out. So let's just put it on the table. Then I just want to have a taste, a bite, and tell you how it feels to eat this food. So I just want to have a taste of this. I want to try as much as possible to get everything from down. So our cabbage, our potatoes, and just everything to taste. It is quite hot and I can't wait to taste. I'm not exaggerating. Kindly try this recipe and you will not regret it. So we've come to the end of our video, and the aim of doing this is so that we learn one or two things to apply in our kitchen and then to grow this channel. That is another wish that we have. So kindly subscribe, like, comment, and share. And I'm very grateful to those who have chosen to subscribe and support this channel. So until next time, bye.